What's up guys, we're going to be going through the best NBA player props on PrizePicks today. Now I did want to show you the results from yesterday's picks from my exclusive Discord group, and as you guys see, we actually got 12 picks correct, which was absolutely insane. So we're on a huge hot streak, but if you want to get 12 picks right like me, win more bets and receive the best picks from some of the best bettors in the world for less than a cup of coffee, you can access the exclusive Discord and meet some of the best sport bettors in the game by joining my Patreon, which will be linked down below in the description. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets today. So make sure to join my Patreon using the link in the description. And here's one of our members who just signed up and won himself $500 just yesterday, and another member who won $125 for the 5th day in a row since joining my Discord. So guys, if you want to win big money like our members, the link will be in the description, so go join the Patreon to have access to the Discord group, and I will be continuing to upload every single day on this channel the best bets and props, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my daily uploads. So as you all know, I do want to get these picks out to you as soon as possible, but PrizePicks is delayed with some of their lines, so here are a couple of players you should definitely watch out for when their lines drop. All right, so let's get straight into the first pick. And when it comes to these picks, I'm not saying to chuck all of them into a parlay and hope for the best. Pick and choose the ones that you like and the ones that work best for you. So the first pick we're going to be talking about is Rudy Gobert, and this one is for revs and assists for 13.5, and this one is for more. Now we look at Rudy Gobert, we've actually seen him go on the over in 3 out of the last 5 games, and now they do face off against a new team in the Denver Nuggets, and as we all know, they did actually win game 1. Now, when it comes to the matchup against Denver Nuggets, as we all know, Denver Nuggets actually do rank 7th in rebounds allowed, and on top of that, when it comes to assists allowed, they do rank 9th. So they rank pretty high in both categories. However, we do like the over for someone like Rudy Gobert due to the fact that Denver actually don't do a very good job at defending the center from rebounds and assists. So that's the reason why we actually really do very much like this pick. We think Rudy Gobert has a lot of value actually to go on the over here. He was able to go on the over in game 1, and we should see a similar situation in game 2 as well. He also averaging over the last 5 13.2, which is definitely close enough to this line, and you know, the fact that he has gone over more times than he hasn't, you know, it does show that his consistency and his usage rate in these departments is very good to see. So because of those reasons, we are sticking to the over for this situation here. So Rudy Gobert 13.5 revs and assists for more, I think is a great pick. Now getting into the next one, we're going to be talking about his teammate Anthony Edwards. So as you all know, Anthony Edwards played fantastic in game 1, and we are going for 39.5 points, revs, and assists, and this one is for more. Now when it comes to Anthony Edwards, he is definitely the leader of this team, and they do face off against the Denver Nuggets. As we all know, we do know they rank very high in revs and assists, and when it comes to points allowed, they do actually rank 6th. However, we still do like the over for this situation, as Anthony Edwards has been on a hot streak during this whole playoff series and also this series before. So we think it will continue on into this next matchup. He's had such a high usage rate so far that we think it will continue on into this next game against Denver for game 2. When it comes to Denver as well, they do a pretty mid-tier job when it comes to defending the guard position, so there is a little bit of leeway in that sense as well. But on top of everything, we think that Anthony Edwards has just been playing great, and he has the hot hand as of right now, and we think it should continue on into this next game. His average over the last 5 is 46.8, so significantly over this line, which is what we like to see, and we think due to the fact that he is red hot, it should continue on. So Anthony Edwards 39.5 points and revs for more, I think is a great pick. Now getting to the next one, we're going to be talking about Mitchell Robinson. So as you all know, Mitchell Robinson is a fantastic player, and this one is for 7.5 revs and assists, and this one is for more. Now you look at Mitchell Robinson, we've actually seen him go on the over in 2 out of the last 5 games, and now they do face off against a new team for game 1 against the Indiana Pacers. Now Indiana Pacers do rank 15th in rebounds allowed, and they also rank 4th in assists allowed. So the reason why we do like the over for this situation here is that Indiana Pacers actually don't do a very good job at defending the center / forward position from rebounds and assists. So not only do we like Mitchell Robinson going on the over here since Indiana ranked very low, but on top of that, if we look at his average over the last 5, it's 8.2, and the times that he has missed it, he's gotten very close. 2 of the times he actually only missed it by 0.5. So he's very consistent at getting close to this line, which is what we like to see. And I think in this next matchup against Indiana, who are also a very fast-paced team, and we have seen in the past that Pacers actually speed up the pace of slow teams, and New York Knicks being a bit more of a slower team, we should see their pace increase, which should lead to a lot more volume from Mitchell Robinson. So Mitchell Robinson 7.5 revs and assists for more, I think is a great pick. So getting to the next pick, we're going to be talking about Jamal Murray. So as we all know, Jamal Murray did play pretty solid in game 1, but this one is for 32.5 points, revs, and assists, and this one is for less. Now look at Jamal Murray. We've actually seen him go on the under in 2 out of the last 5 games, and they do face off against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now when we look at Minnesota, they do rank 1st in points allowed, 3rd in assists allowed, and 4th in rebounds allowed. But to take this even a step further, what we actually do see is that when it comes to Jamal Murray in that game 1, we saw him struggle quite a lot due to the fact that Minnesota not only ranked very high in all categories, but Minnesota actually rank very high when it comes to guarding or defending the guard position as well. And we definitely saw that in game 1. Okay, he was only held to 22 as his PRA, and we think we should see a similar situation in game 2. Anthony Edwards is going to be marking him a majority of the game, and Anthony Edwards is a fantastic defender, and we should see a similar situation there. His average over the last 5 is 32.2, so just under this line as well. But on top of that, with the matchup against Minnesota, who are a very, very strong defensive team, we definitely see someone like Jamal Murray going on the under here. So if we also look at what the bookies are saying, the bookies actually have him favored for the under as well. So Jamal Murray, 32.5 points, revs, and assists for less, I think is an absolute steal. So the first player we're going to be talking about is Mike Conley, who's been averaging 12.2 points, 7 assists, and 3.8 rebounds in the last 5 games. Now they do face off against none other than the Denver Nuggets. And as you all know, Denver Nuggets do rank 6th in points allowed. On top of that, when it comes to assists allowed, they do rank 9th, and then rebounds allowed, they do rank 7th. So Denver Nuggets do rank very high, and we actually are expecting the under in this game 2 for Mike Conley against the Denver Nuggets. The biggest reason being is that Mike Conley doesn't have the highest usage rate out of all the players in this Timberwolves team. As you all know, Anthony Edwards is in this team, also is Karl Anthony Towns. We've also seen Jaden McDaniels also have pretty good usage rate, and we think Mike Conley, his usage rate is just a little bit too, up and down when it comes to unpredictable, and because of that, we do actually like the under for this situation, especially against the Denver Nuggets. Now, he did have 14, 4, and 10 in the most recent game. We think that was a little bit of an outlier game, but we think in this next one, we should see him get regular type of stats, and because of that, we are expecting the under for this situation here. But as always, when it comes to these picks, definitely keep an eye out for the line first. If the line is too close to these averages, then definitely look to go on the under. Again, to the next player is Donte DiVincenzo, who's been averaging 12.8 points, 3.6 rebounds, and 2.8 assists in the last 5 games. So he has done a fantastic job for none other than the New York Knicks. And when we look at the New York Knicks, they do face off against none other than the Indiana Pacers. Now, this is going to be game 1, and the Pacers, as we all know, do rank 27th in points allowed. On top of that, when it comes to assists allowed, they do rank 4th, and then rebounds allowed, the Pacers also do rank pretty average as they rank 15th. Because of that, we are actually expecting Donte DiVincenzo to go over on his points and rebounding category. Now, when it comes to assists, we actually seen that when it comes to assists, especially with Indiana Pacers, that since they do rank a little bit high, we are expecting a little bit more of a 50-50 for Donte DiVincenzo in that department. So we would focus a lot more on points and rebounds for Donte DiVincenzo, as he does have a higher usage rate in both of those categories as well. But we do see him going on the over here due to the fact that when it comes to DiVincenzo, he has a pretty good, decent usage rate in this New York Knicks team. But on top of that, we actually are expecting, as Pacers don't do a very good job at defending Donte DiVincenzo's position. So because of that, we do like the under for this situation here. So keep an eye out for that, guys. If the line is under these averages, definitely look to go on the over, because I think there'll be a lot of great value there. Now, getting into the next player, you're going to be talking about Myles Turner. So when it comes to Myles Turner, he has been averaging 19.6 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists in the last 5 games, which is fantastic to see. And they do face off against the New York Knicks. Now, as you all know, New York Knicks do rank pretty high. They rank 2nd in points allowed. On top of that, they rank 8th in assists allowed, and then 2nd in rebounds allowed. Because of that, we are actually expecting the under for this situation for Myles Turner. When it comes to Myles Turner as well, we are expecting his usage rate to decrease a little bit in this next matchup due to the fact that not only are they really good at defending centers, but Myles Turner, when it comes to, his matchup, we are expecting a pretty hard night for Myles Turner to be able to go on the over on his line. So that's why we do like the under for this situation here. So definitely keep an eye out for Myles Turner's line, but like we always mentioned, guys, if the line is too close to these averages, then definitely look to go on the under. So I think there'll be a lot of great value there. So guys, if you do want to win more bets and win more money, don't forget to join our exclusive Discord group by signing up to our Patreon. Should be a link down below in the description, or you can also find it in the pinned comment down below. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord. You can start winning more bets and win more money today. So guys, I'll see you over there, and I'll see you soon. Peace.